He said he ain't about to let him.
Art for Change podcast, where creativity and empowerment unite. Streaming live every Monday, Thursday, and Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern. We got Motion Monday, Therapeutic Thursday, and Soul Food Sunday. If you like what you see, book your seat. We turn up the heat with your Art for Change.
And we are live. What's going on, art enthusiasts and change makers? Hey, this is another episode of Art for Change podcast. Today is Therapeutic Thursday, and I am Mr. Sapiosexual, and my co-host.
You already know, you feel me? It's your boy BU, you feel me? We out here because all you gotta do is be you.
yes, ladies and gentlemen, and we got Poet East Wizard in the building.
You already know it's the poet, and you know it's cracking.
Yes. Hey man, and we got Brother O in the building. Brother O is a mixed martial artist. He's a chronic wellness coach, and he's an entrepreneur all the way from Sierra Leone, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, Brother O, to the show. What's up, Brother O?
What's good? What's good? How you doing tonight?
What's happening? We're gonna do you like this, brother, and we're gonna give you the flow. Move it like that. Bow. All right, Brother O. So talk to us, Brother O. What pleasure do we have for you tonight? What you got for us?
All right. I just want to talk about social wellness and how the 8 dimensions of wellness connects to our quality of life. So basically, we all have like pathways in life and our lifestyles. So we go through life experiencing like different things. And as we go through life, we need to find people that we belong with and not people that, you know, aren't gonna fuck us up or like destroy our growth. We got to be around people that we could connect with that help us to grow, develop, learn new skills, learn how to manage our emotions, learn how to take care of our body, learn how to develop the community into something more. I feel like it's essential to just, living life and making things better, because then those skills you learn how to manage your money and grow it. You learn how to manage your environment, take care of things. Even if you want, you can learn how to grow food. And then you can learn ikigai, how to have satisfaction with your work-life balance. So I feel like everything connects. And with social wellness, and when we understand that everything connects, I feel like it's easier to talk about community and what it means to belong and how to connect and how to be open to truth for an open society. So that way we could all, be able to question the truth, so we could know, what's going on in each other's lives and what the truth is.
And what the truth is. I like that. Hey man, talking like that, man, you got to tell the people, man, where you get this mindset from, and where's your inspiration from thinking like this?
Um, as a martial artist and someone like who's been through a lot in life, uh, I've been through war. When I was born, I died and came back to life. I've experienced trauma, but I've always been a good person, never done anything that's like wild. So I just like the fact that with meditation and martial arts, it helps me to see how like everybody experiences pain in life, but that doesn't mean you have to cause pain to others as well. So it's learning the balance between life and death with Taoism, so you understand the middle way. And I feel like that growth helped me to like get through a lot of things in life. So I was able to develop resilience and um In 2020, I had gotten laced with PCP and whatnot, and like it made me very aggressive. But like I got that handled. I had some, moments with the police and whatnot. So it was bad for a little bit, but through it all, I still kept my faith that something was going to change. That I was going to get through it, and eventually things started to change. I started learning things. I don't even know how to explain it. It was like things just started to connect and click. So started training in martial arts again. I started learning boxing as a kid from my dad, but I stopped practicing and stopped learning martial arts in my teenage years because something happened. But then I started again in 2020. But like through it all, I feel like all these experiences have made me like who I am. So like I try not to, be a bad person. So I choose to be a good person and don't do nothing wild.
That was deep.
For sure.
Respect, respect, respect. What you got for him, Port?
um, I really want to let him get into it now, but I did want to just maybe I just want to note. Like I said, I felt like this was going to be a good fit for the pod tonight, and even just the connection. I didn't know that brother O was a mixed martial artist, and so with the podcast being called Art for Change, you feel me? Um, I'm just interested in maybe some of it'll come out as we get into the presentation, but just interested in how martial arts as an art form, you feel me? How it can potentially and how it does like affect community change.
I feel like martial arts can help with community change by helping to teach discipline, respect, and also love. I train in a dojo with kids and adults, so we're like teachers to the kids, and we're also students at the same time. So we learn to respect one another. So I feel like martial arts helps to teach that discipline and belonging, to connect and see each other, not just kids but adults too, as individuals, so we could respect one another. So we can't listen to the kids, and at the same time we could listen to the adults. So we see how both sides connect.
I like that. I like that.
It's tough.
Hey, I got a question, just real quick. I'm sorry. Uh, so with your skill set and with your mixed martial arts, you ever had to like use it to whoop anybody ass or like and like do you refrain from it or like what like
The goal of martial arts is not having to use it, but I like to fight a lot. So
yeah, just let I just wonder if you had to like put your foot
yeah,
in somebody's ass.
yeah. I was also in a tournament. So
You said you won a tournament?
almost. I
Oh,
was
almost. Okay, hell yeah.
but that was a
Where
couple.
you placed, if you don't mind me asking?
I came in third because I was tired.
He said, "Hey, he gassed out a little bit." That's
Yeah,
respect though. Third place is good in a mixed martial. You know what I'm saying? World competition. Yeah, with people
No, it
from
was
all
a
over the world.
karate tournament. Karate tournament.
Karate tournament. Excuse me.
Hmm.
You know what I'm
hey,
saying?
y'all
But
are like the most calm people, so that's like that's why I had to ask you if you had to whoop somebody's ass like on the streets, like.
I mean, I try to refrain from it, but like people do be like trying me. So like, I mean, I mean, I just be having to let them know, like I got chill.
Because I can really hurt you. Like,
Just good.
hey, Mister, my bad. I'm sorry.
No, that's all. But I feel like that's like the beauty of it, though. It's like you you understand how to be like gentle with people, how to be like a warrior in the garden type, like as Bruce Lee says, how to see the fact that like there is no enemy. That's just like the ego. So I
And
feel
it's like knowing, like, yo, I know what I can do to you, and I don't want to do this to you. So, like,
just
chill,
that
you know.
too, yeah.
Yeah. Shit. Let's get into it though.
Alright. Hold on. Let me pull up the document. Um, alright. So I wanted to talk a little bit about like how social wellness connects with health literacy also, because it's good to like know how to connect and belong, but at the same time, like in America, the health literacy is like 26%. So not a lot of people know like how the healthcare system works. Not a lot of people know like how to get affordable healthcare, how to get access to things. And the reason like I focus on the 18 to 35-year-old population is because that's the age when people usually learn like lifestyle skills, how to develop and take care of like their chronic inflammation, how to take care of their stress and everything. And that's when people usually go through a lot of experiences. And what's it called? Mental health is also essential because there's a public health crisis going on for mental health as well as chronic diseases. So I feel like this is going to be essential in solving those problems. And my business is focused on solving the shortage of healthcare physicians by reducing the middleman aspect and connecting people right there with a health coach and a team as well.
Hell yeah. Hey, can you tell us how you first got into mixed martial arts?
Uh, um, I was young when I started learning boxing. My dad taught me. He was in the military, so I learned the military stuff. He just wanted me to learn how to defend myself because I used to be like real soft back then. I feel like kind of still am these days, but like I got a little bit of assertiveness too. But
Right.
hmm
He
but
said he said I'm humble, but I know some shit now. Play with your mom, play with your friends, not me.
no, that's true. That's why when I first started learning, I didn't really have like that knowledge. I was kind of like an asshole. I was just going around picking fights just for like the sake of just proving my strength. And like I fought through like a couple neighborhoods and whatnot. And then I got into like a really bad fight one day, and then that's when I stopped.
Respect. So somebody got hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's why I asked you if you was my ass earlier. Yeah.
He might.
He course corrected somebody.
He course corrected is the right terminology.
AKA straightening.
Straighten, he straightened them
Silky.
out.
You
He
feel
lined them
me?
up.
now,
Silky.
now chronic wellness coach. This is the first time I'm
Mhm.
hearing that. Talk to me about chronic wellness coaching and explain to the audience what that is.
Got you. Um, so I was considered a medical prodigy in high school. Before that, I wasn't like gifted and talented and all that. But I had Osgood Schleider's in my knees, and I self-diagnosed myself and healed it. And everybody was like surprised. And what's it called? Uh, yeah. After that, I started learning like different things. I started learning psychology in like high school. Took some AP classes. Took some college courses. I went to high school for health sciences in New Brunswick. That was by Robert Wood. So I learned a couple things there too. And then I got sick in college. That's when I lost a couple scholarships and whatnot. And then I got laced. So I had my own mental health journey. And when that happened, that's when I had launched my business. So people started like attacking me and like spreading false information and whatnot. And that kind of like fucked with me. So went and started learning from the American Council of Exercise about health coaching. And then I started doing the exercises, started training, started eating better. Uh, at first, I thought like being healthy was about just being fit, but like then I learned that health is more than just like being fit or the absence of disease. It it goes beyond way that to well-being and wellness. And I started learning about all the different dimensions of wellness and how like everything connects to the quality of life. And you know, things started to click in a sense. And then I started healing myself, started learning foundational medicine, and then put together a couple action plans and blueprints. And now I'm here and trying to get my certification, which I gotta take my exam by the end of this month.
All right, so I got a question. After
Mm.
like you said you was laced in 2020,
Mm.
how long did it take you to like recover from that?
That's a good question. It was supposed to take me like 3 years, but it took me a year. But then they gave me some medications which like fucked with my system that it
Mhm.
didn't react well. So then that kind of slowed my healing down, and then it kind of reactivated it, and then it took even longer to heal. So it took like 3 years.
Mm.
Yeah, they kept giving me like medications that was fucking me up. So I just had to develop my own healing system.
Respectfully,
Yeah,
I think
okay. Go.
because I think they get paid off treatment. They don't get paid off curing us.
Yeah, it's a fucked up system.
It is a fucked up system. Yes, sir.
Mm,
Yeah, I say it's an interesting story and shit. You feel me? Hearing the different pieces of it, and kind of how you got to the point where you at now. Um, I'm interested in getting into some of the community aspects. Um, a question that I got is because um, and I mean I've shared on the podcast before, but just a little bit of background. I've been like I said, I've been doing community work for over like officially for over a decade, about 11 years now. But my
Mm-hmm.
whole life I kind of knew that I like wanted to be like a, you know what I'm saying, a organizer, liberal, advocate. You feel me? You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying, or something of the sort. But I didn't really know how to, you know what I'm saying, get into it. It wasn't really until um I was I got arrested and caught 5 felonies while I was trying to finish school. And yeah, that's the shit that like changed like the whole course of my life for real. But then that's the shit that really unlocked like that different pathway that I really didn't like know how to necessarily get into and shit. And so um
Mm-hmm.
I've done a lot of different work in community. And so um as looking through some of all the different things that you was hitting on in the notes, a question that I wanted to ask is um in regards to the introduction and breakdown that you gave earlier, and as we think about community and wellness and belonging and all of those things, um, what do you think is one of the most important values to have or to teach or that folks need to learn? Or yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'll just leave it at that. Yeah, what do you think one of the most important values is?
I think one of the most important values is love. Love in the sense of understanding one another and being able to truly realize where like a person comes from, what their story is, and being able to accept them as they are, not as who they're perceived to be or who we may think they are, but truly seeing someone as they are.
I love that actually.
Thank you.
What made you want to take up psychology?
Um, in high school, I kind of liked the essence of the mind. Um, I really liked how like the process of thinking worked and what Carl Jung studied and how there's like breakdowns to the inner world and how like the mind isn't just like an empty space. There's like different aspects to it. There's the ego, the self, or the true personality, the anima slash animus, the shadow. The anima slash animus is the inner masculine or inner female, and the shadow is the parts of humanity essentially that you reject, the parts of like yourself that you reject. And then beyond that is I don't know how to like describe that, but essentially that's like how like the mind works as Carl Jung described it. So I kind of wanted to like continue his research to see.
With that, are you so can you feel like people's aura and like their energy and like are you like are you specific on that?
Are you energy sensitive or empathic?
Yeah, I am an empath. I can feel people's energies.
I knew it. I knew it. I ain't gonna lie.
What's your wait? You said you a Capricorn?
Yeah, I'm a Capricorn.
Mm.
I knew it.
Oh, so you got a birthday coming?
Yeah, that's why I'm trying
Yeah.
Hmm.
to do the martial arts tournament there. Because I also want to do some donations. Oh yeah, Steve is having the donations to Jamaica, so I was gonna try and connect with that. Because I was trying to do a fashion thing of a streetwear clothing line with everything going on too. and then send some donations home to Sierra Leone because they got something going on there too.
No, for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
You want to shine some light on what's going on in Sierra Leone?
Um, Shit, it's a whole fucked up situation, but basically, Bill Gates is working with the president there, and the president is working with a drug lord from fuck, I forget the name of the country. It's some European country. Fuck, it's gonna come to me. Um, but basically, they're fucking up the lives of the people there. There's a public health crisis. People are dying from shortage of food, shortage of medicine. Uh, they're attacking the youth. They're selling them Kush, which is like this drug that like fucks them up and turns them into zombies, and it's fucked up.
Thank you for shining some light to that, brother.
You're welcome.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How do you think we can combat issues like that?
Oh man. Uh, right now I'm trying to put together a project, but
So you're trying to put together a
hello.
project? Yeah, you say you're trying to put together a project. Can you hear it? Can y'all hear me?
I think we have some technical difficulties at the moment. I can hear
Yeah.
you though, so
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah, I hear you.
okay.
This
You
is
still,
this
you
is
still,
interesting.
you still with us, brother? Oh, all right. How was y'all brother's day while we waiting on brother O to get back?
It was a good day actually. Smooth day. I did floor planning and layout today and all of that. I actually worked 8 hours today finally, so that kind of worked out. Came home. Hey, before every podcast, I gotta take a nap. So I woke up like 30, 30 minutes before the podcast. And nigga, listen, I thought I was late.
yeah, that's why he was calling Tone. That's why he was calling and shit, talking about got something goddamn nigga. We
look,
sitting here having a whole goddamn powwow and shit.
look, and not only that, nigga told me I thought I was late. And then, nigga, you was late. Nigga.
No, I wasn't late. It was before 6. It was still before 6. I'm like, yo, I'm panicking like that. And then you're not answering. And when I call, you're supposed to answer. So, mister, when I call, you answer. I don't care. If I call twice, it's an emergency.
My phone was dead though, but I was here though.
Yeah. I'm like, this nigga, no, if I call twice, it's like, all right, yeah, like, nigga, I gotta answer. But yeah, yeah, I woke up panicking, like, yo, shit. And then, like, my time is military time, so it throws me off when I'm first waking up. So it said, like, 1750 something, which is
Right.
550 something here. And the podcast started at 6. I'm like, what the fuck number is that? And so I'm like, yeah, I was just all confused.
I was just all confused.
Yeah, my day been all right. It's really just good because of how good last night was, and that's all I'm gonna say.
What happened last night? You want to talk about it? Brother O was back in the building.
Yeah.
Um, let's just say, you know what I'm saying? The
You
ball was
feel
in
me?
my court. Yeah, you feel me? The ball was in my court. You feel me? And a nigga scoring some buckets. Goddamn. You feel me? And got something lined up in the, you feel me? Just know a nigga was goddamn was hooping, goddamn, and under pressure. You feel me? Under the lights, under the goddamn all vision, out in the middle, in the middle of the court. Goddamn, you feel me? One
He
on one.
said one on
You
one.
feel me? ISO. You feel me?
I saw.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
respect.
That's
I,
fire.
I, brother, old man. Before we got disconnected, you was telling me what you think we can do to combat some of the issues that's happening back home in Sierra Leone, bro.
hmm Sorry for the disconnect. I
No, you
got
good, brother.
So what we could do to help combat what's going on back there is we could connect with some public health resources either here or back home also and internationally, as well as send some resources to combat the drug crisis and some food, as well as some clothing, and then to educate the people. So I'm gonna do some videos on different forms of health literacy, as well as reach out to like international organizations. And my nephew, who's studying to be a lawyer, is gonna be helping me out too. And I got a couple friends assisting too by either working as a street team to spread the word for both projects that's going on, or to assist how they can. So I appreciate any help I could get.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Now, tell the people how they get in touch with you and how to contribute to these organizations and things that you got going on, bro.
Got you, got you. So people could connect to me by either going to my website, Melanated Market, uh, dash King of Intensity LLC.com, or they could go on my Instagram or on Linktree. Linktree, there's a Linktree linktr.ee/ King of Intensity. So they could either read up on the blogs, see what my journey's been like, what I've learned, or YouTube videos to learn some skills, uh, or Teachable to learn something about health literacy, to develop the knowledge they have, or connect with different health professionals, or they could sign up for my coaching services where I help people to heal essentially certain lifestyle ailments and then work towards their chronic wellness goals. And I also do events in person. I'm gonna start doing healing spaces where uh, people come to community to play, essentially, where we develop different skill sets, or we look at things from different perspectives to know how we're gonna handle it in different situations. So this way, people could, know how to be aware and be vigilant of things.
I got a question. So,
hmm
as you talk about wellness, you talk about healthy lifestyles, and earlier you said something that was actually pretty powerful, I guess, to take one of BU's favorite words. Um, what you said about how health isn't just like what you eating or necessarily like what you doing. I can't paraphrase you right now, but something to that extent. And the question that I want to ask is, with the recent um, delays and cuts to SNAP benefits, and for all of our folks in directly impacted communities who rely on these benefits to, no matter how healthy, you feel me,
Yeah.
to feed themselves and their families. My question is, in this moment, what Um, how should what is your take on how we should be navigating this current moment that we're living through?
So right now I'm connected with the New Jersey Department of Health, and also I have a mentor who does community gardens, and I have put together a plan actually of where people who could grow their own food, and also I've connected with various grassroots organization around that do volunteering to either collect food to give back to the community or those in need, or to either donate clothing as well as different items. And right now, I'm trying to tackle the SNAP situation by working with my mentor in the Middlesex County Office of Health and Services. I did an internship there in college, and I'm trying to get in touch to share my plan for developing health literacy and changing the healthcare system to be more adaptable, where people won't rely on the government as much for situations like this, where essentially the people are in the back end of things, where regardless of like who's in power or what's going on, the people are always going to suffer. So the healthcare system needs to change where it's not so high stress. It's not where, people are essentially working just to take care of their health at the same time. And it's like counterintuitive. And that's why the system is constructed the way it is for health literacy, for healthcare, because they want to keep the health literacy low so people don't really understand that it's about cure and not healing. So it's more medicine based, and they get away with it by labeling it as medical errors or unnecessary treatments and whatnot. So
I love that answer.
Exactly. And
I love.
how do you feel about that?
gee, I try not to think too much about it because it gets to me.
Yeah, yeah.
uh, I
It's
guess
unethical.
I
yeah,
love. I like the fact that the first thing that you said though is you have put a plan together and have connections and made connections to first be able to provide a way for folks to be able to grow their own food. Um, I think that is, um, yeah, that alone in a way, you feel me, answer my question because whilst, yeah, there's immediate needs and there's all of the things, you feel me, that are necessary, but I think um, a primary mindset that folks need to have in this moment is that long term sustainability, you feel me, thinking like not just about how to make it through, you feel me, like you feel me, a particular iteration, but how to secure, you feel me, quote unquote, to the best of what we can say, but indefinitely, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I got
I
something
got you.
that we can eat. You know what I'm saying? I know that we, you know what I'm saying, that we got this.
Mhm.
So, um, yeah, I rocks with that.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, because it's essential that people learn how to grow food that could be nutritious. Because one of the things I learned as well was seeing food as medicine, where it's not just about eating just to like for the sake of like a diet or something, but like eating in a nutritious manner where it's like we're growing our bodies and healing ourselves and uh, essentially helping to take care of what we got to take care of in the body is, and the ground as well when we take care of the ground. So this all stems from farming lessons I learned from my dad. He's also a farmer. So um, I don't know. I feel like these are all like skills that are essential for people to have to like just to learn how to survive in life.
I
I
like that.
definitely,
Go
yeah, I
ahead.
was
Go
gonna say
ahead.
I
Go ahead,
agree.
Corey.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Um, I wanted to
Thank you.
earlier when when I asked one of the first questions, you had said that you would think love is the most important value. Um, I rock with that, and I think I can agree with that. Um, because the value that comes to mind for me is communication and the whole communication aspect. But even thinking about how important communication is as we thinking about wellness and finding, you know what I'm saying, those people help to um, that help you expand on your path and whatnot. Uh, it's you definitely have to know yourself and have that self love to be able to extend that love outwardly to be able to communicate efficiently and effectively. And so I wanted to ask, um, what are some tools or some ways that you do communicate or that folks in community can use to communicate with each other as we're thinking about like healthy relationship building?
Um, I use some cognitive behavioral therapy techniques as well as narrative medicine and art therapy and music therapy. So, with music therapy, what I like to do is I like to go from the bad to the good. So that way, I let out like all the emotions that like I might be feeling or I might be feeling like are like ways that like others are feeling towards me because like I have social anxiety, which stemmed from something that happened in college and got worse because after I got laced and everything. But what's it called? I feel like sorry, what was the question again?
About the communication techniques.
Oh yeah, yeah. About communication, music therapy. Uh,
Mhm.
so I feel like after going from the bad, is being able to like reframe and redirect my thoughts in a sense to look at things in a different perspective where maybe it's not like how I might feel like others might be perceiving it, or maybe it's not how I'm perceiving it. Maybe it's like the truth is like everything, but at the same, it's not everything. It's like it's something deeper than that. So I feel like the truth is like everybody has their own truth, and I have my own truth, and it's true to each other. But the real truth is like what like we see and whatnot, and like reality.
What is reality and there's actuality? But yeah, I fuck with that.
Hmm.
What about the art therapy? Can you break that down? Is that different from the music therapy?
Uh, a little bit, yeah. So with the art therapy, I like to tie that to like the emotions more so. So it's like how I might be feeling. I try to express it in like in an emotional way, and then I give like a color to that mood, or either I try to express it as like a drawing or something. Cause like I like anime, so like anime really like talks about life and like what goes on and like the different ways like creativity is expressed. So I really appreciate all of that. So I feel like art is a way to like just be creative. And like when you're creative, that's like when you're closest to the divine, I feel like. So essentially it's it's a way for me to just like express myself to be.
Mm.
Do you do you have
When
a
you
like
are creative, you are closer to the divine. I like
Listen,
that.
I already knew Mister had something
hey,
off of
that's
that.
fire.
Come
I
on, man.
already knew
Come
Mister
on,
had
man.
something coming off of that. Man.
Come on, man. Go ahead and be you.
So when you get in your mood, like and like it don't have to be a bad mood or just your certain mood. Do you have a go-to song
Um,
or a go-to genre or anything like that?
if it's like I'm in a really bad mood, then I'll play "How Bad Could It Be" by Burna Boy. But like if it's not a really bad mood, then like I'll just play a random song to like just process my emotions and feelings.
Okay.
Hmm.
If someone wanted to get in touch with you as far as your wellness coaching, how would they go about doing that? Go ahead and drop your socials too.
Uh, they could follow me on IG. I change my username sometimes. It's like I don't know. It's just like how I be feeling. If it's that's like what I'm trying to express. Yeah.
My answer, I just be changing shit. Fuck it.
We'll have them tag and post after the live.
Yeah.
uh,
Absolutely. Tell the guests what the experience will be like, you know what I mean, as far as getting some of your coaching.
so my coaching, my style is more focused on like being strength based, being able to develop self sustainability, and also at the same time allowing you to be creative. So far I work with people by training with them. So if like your goal is to like lose a certain amount of weight or gain a certain amount of weight or just to manage weight, then we could do this through a workout program that was developed through the American Council Exercise Program, and then I could adapt it with some martial arts too. So you'll wake up with some motivation, and then I'll teach a little functional medicine. We'll do some goal setting, and then you'll get some homework to do. And as you develop and grow, it's like I'm not really the one like showing you like what's going on. It's just you like understanding yourself essentially. I'm just guiding you through the process, so like you go about it in a healthy way.
Like how you put that. He said you're doing it all yourself, man. I'm just guiding you through it so that you go through it
Mhm.
in a healthy way. I
Mhm.
love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm mopping up what you're spilling, brother. Now,
Thank
you got everybody questioning how to say your name. You told us backstage, but tell the people how you say your name, brother.
you. It's Oman K.
Oman K, my brother
Mhm.
Oman K on the show today, ladies and gentlemen. Brother
Oh,
Low,
Monkey.
yes, sir. Brother O from Sierra Leone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, straight from
Big
the
old, not
Question,
the
motherland.
little one.
Mhm.
question off of what you just said. Um, what
Uh,
do you? How do you feel about the term healer? Um, do you believe that any individual has the ability to heal another individual?
um. Oh, so what you're talking about is Reiki and using like energy to uh I guess transmute pain and help people to recover from I guess sensations and feelings of pain. It's possible, and I just like the more science aspect of it, of using acupressure and pain points and what's it called? You could massage the pain out yourself. So you could just use energy, put your palms and tell someone I will feel better now. Or you could actually like, use techniques that not only help somebody feel more alive in a sense, but you help them actually reduce the pain and help their body align in a way where it's no longer like hurting themselves. So that's from osteopathic medicine also.
Hmm.
I
I,
love
I
that.
like how you break. I like your response to that. It does.
Mm.
It makes me. It makes me want to play devil's advocate a little bit more though. So like because even how you just said, it's almost like you feel me, like you give it a Kickstarter, you feel me, for the most part it's like the
Hmm.
you yourself, you feel me, as the student, you're realizing the things that you need to realize, you feel me, essentially that take you the length, you feel me, of the course, and and you're there more so as the guide and the course correction when it's needed. Um and so even more so from that aspect, even thinking about like I'm big on crystals. I've been working with crystals for shit at least damn near 20 years now. What is 2025?
Mm.
Shit. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I've been working with crystals for at least 20 about 20 years now. And one of the things that um I've learned is that because that's the same thing. A lot of people they'll say, "Oh, well, crystals can heal you." You feel me, and etc. etc. And maybe on like if you was to, what I would feel, I don't tell people that. What I want to say is, if I feel like if you were just trying to keep it simple with somebody, you feel me, like that's what you would or that's what you could say, like, "Oh yeah, this crystal can heal you." But on a deeper level, what's happening is crystals resonate with different vibrations. They're made up of different genetics, essentially. You feel me? And so they vibrate on different frequencies, and those frequencies attune you to the frequency of the crystal. And so, where they say, okay, working with this crystal will heal you or help you aid with a certain chakra, with a certain part of your body. So even as you just talked about the energy, that energy is attuning you, and so it's training you to be able to tune into that frequency naturally, just like a radio station. You feel me? You turn the dial, you get a different station,
Mm.
right? And
Mm.
so and so over time, the actual goal is to not have to use the crystal, to not have to hold the crystal physically, but to be able to, in essence, remember, oh, this is the vibration, this is the station that I need to tune into to get this outcome that I need and shit, you feel me? And so to be able
Mm.
to activate, you feel me, just like that. And so in the same essence could that is potentially what I would consider someone who would do Reiki or directly how energy work. You feel me? Like,
Mm.
yeah, you can continue to go to the person or the thing, you feel me, to receive the energy attunement from them. But I believe the goal is to learn how to tap into that frequency and to attune. So again, I ask, is there such thing as a healer actually? Even if you think about a person that uses herbs, you feel me, or natural medicines and gives you, you feel me, things that might help you with a particular illness, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you can give yourself the same herbs though, right? It's not like anything that's like at this point, you feel me, like super hit and deep knowledge, like nothing is beyond the limitations at this point.
To answer your question, yes, there is such a thing as a healer. Throughout life, there's been many forms of it, starting from shamanism and what you described with energy work with the crystals as well. And what you said, actually, I experienced it. Um, I used to have crystals doing chakra work. I did chakra yoga to awaken and open my chakras to learn how to flow.
Hmm.
And I had to learn breath work because that's the biggest part of it. Learning the flow of life. And the thing with the chakras is like it feels lighter when you open them. Your body starts to feel like there's less blockages. It's like less heavier and you get more energy. And then I had to learn to stop using the chakras. I mean, not the chakras, the crystals, because being dependent upon them was it was counterintuitive to the purpose. So that's when I started learning about Taoism and how to like just flow through breath work and meditation and how like the different states of consciousness are and how like you could activate the flow state just through breathing a certain type of way or pressing certain pressure points or pressing certain trigger points as well in the body. Uh, there's like different ways to go about it. So I started learning about how like energy essentially is potential, potential and also activation. So uh, energy is a substance that comes in different forms, but like it helps to move for action. So energy creates action, and when it's blocked in either the mind or in the body, it equates to pain or it equates to being expressed in a different way that might be seen as like confusing, either to the person or to individuals. So when energy is like truly processed and you're able to understand not just the past but the current and the future hasn't happened yet, so you could let go of like the anxiety and what isn't gonna happen. So it's basically like learning how life flows in a sense throughout the body through breath.
I like that answer. I don't disagree. I just want to play devil's advocate because I
Uh,
definitely do believe that yeah, even if you, yeah, there are definitely, even there are light workers and there are people that are able to do work on the molecular level. And so even it just in the current, you feel me, without a mass of people being able to operate, you feel me, at that level, they
mm,
could they could respectfully, you feel me, hold the term of healer.
that's true. So it's when you work with a mass amount of people. I feel like that's a good point to make because that shows that like you're not just focusing on yourself and being selfish. It's about truly looking to see how you could help solve people's problems and help solve the community's issues and see like how you could contribute. I feel like a healer isn't someone that just like resolves like the body's issues, but like a healer is someone that looks at the whole and sees like how they could add to it where things connect more so and how do I put it? Where things connect more so in like a sustainable way.
Mm. I like that. I agree.
Thank you. Thank
Definitely multi-layered,
you.
multi-level.
Multi-layered. Speaking on multi-layered, as an entrepreneur, brother, what kind of challenges have you faced building your brand, your business, and your wellness industry?
Oh man, I faced a lot. Um, to start off, I was laced because of my business. Actually, I don't know like the full story yet, but I do know when I started it, I pissed off a lot of people, and they basically didn't like what I was doing. They wanted me gone, so they spread a bunch of lies, made a bunch of rumors. Basically called me a scam, a fraud, a pedophile, abuser, gay, whole bunch of shit. Called me a girl, a woman. So people was just running with the bullshit, and then I kind of like fucked up my brand, and then I kind of fucked up because I got mad and shit. So I had to learn like how to be calm and how to be a leader and like how to address things without emotion and whatnot, and like how to truly communicate with people because I do have like a communication issue. So I try and work on it by interacting more through like exposure therapy and like being around people when I can. But that was just one of the many challenges. Another challenge was people leaving my business, quitting and not believing in the vision, thinking that I was a failure, feeling like that I wasn't gonna go nowhere. My own family laughing at me, other people laughing at me, saying that like this wasn't gonna go nowhere. Uh, let's see. I actually gave up at one point. Had to learn how to be resilient and work through things. Um, oh, also money being stolen from me and people doing funny fake shit and a bunch of weird things and people not showing up to events after like planning they were going to, and then I was just left there having to figure things out. So eventually, all of these experiences taught me a lot. So I got a solid reliable team now.
Hell yeah. So my boy said he got a solid, reliable team. Did you hear the words he used to describe his team? Solid, reliable. What more can you ask for?
Hmm.
How do you pick yourself up, man, whenever you was going through all that, man? You had family laughing at you, friends laughing at you, you had customers leave, you had people defamation your character. How did Brother O pick himself up from that? You know what I mean? Because maybe somebody that's hearing this story right now, maybe your story can allow them to overcome.
Gotcha. And that's the goal. Um, Martial arts, man. Martial arts. Uh, Whenever like something bad happens in my life, I feel like it's important for all of us to have like that source of strength where we feel like we could just completely be ourselves. So no matter what it is, if it's like martial arts or writing or singing, dancing, or even if it's done with science, I just feel like my calling was martial arts because I feel most free when like I'm fighting. So I felt like I was basically fighting through everything that was going on in my life. I felt like it was me against the world. It was me against me at the same time too. So like I had to learn how to defeat myself. I had to learn how to pick myself back up. So it was just I created my own martial arts system and I've just been learning how to just fight through it all.
All right, man, bro. My man said he had to defeat himself. Ah, I love that because I mean that's real. a lot of us, a lot of times, we are our own worst enemy. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? A lot of times we are the one that is in our own way, you know, and a lot of times a lot of us can't have the vulnerability and the accountability and be honest with oneself to say, I'm the one that's in my own way. So I love everything that you say. I love how you convey your message. I appreciate Poet Ace Wizard for inviting you on. So yeah, I'm just intrigued right now, brother. We can keep talking, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate your words, though, for real, for real. Um,
What are you some of your future aspirations? I don't mean to cut you off, bro.
no worries. Some of my future aspirations. Right now, I'm about to get my certification, and then I'm doing this 5-year project with the Department of Health, and then after that, I'm trying to create the melanated market where I'm trying to develop a coin essentially where people could use as like currency in like the community where they could like buy and sell it. So they don't have to rely too much on like the U.S. dollar and whatnot because that's just going away with bricks and everything going on. So people are going to be able to essentially have a source of income where they don't have to worry about having to work to make money. They could just focus on uh, working on themselves and the community and just, you know, not having to worry about stress about like different shit and actually focus on like what they need to focus on.
I like that. I like that. You sound like you're a busy man, man. How do you balance it all, bro? How do you find the time with such a busy schedule?
Uh, Honestly, I just smoke a lot and sleep, meditate. I try work through my energy and everything. So I make sure I stay active. I exercise. Sometimes I get lazy, but then I get back to it. And I always try to remind myself everybody wants to be a diamond, but nobody wants to be a tree. It's all about not about the pressure, but it's about being useful. How can you be useful in the moment? And if you can't be useful in the moment, then you could just chill and relax. It's Wu Wei, effortless action.
I like that.
Everybody wants to be a diamond, but nobody wants to be a tree. Is a fucking
Mm.
bar. Actually, hold on.
Yeah, that was
Some
crazy.
somebody write that shit down.
He said, somebody write that shit down. Man, you
That was
been pretty
crazy.
quiet, BU. What you got for him, man?
Nah, I'm just appalled at the story and the growth of him. It's like, like for him to go through what he went through from since 2020 to where he's at now in 2025 is it's astonishing. Actually, it's crazy. And everybody don't overcome that situation he went through. So that's a powerful situation that he overcame. And like look at him now. Like, you get what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm just listening. Hey, what I said, I'm astonished.
Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Anything else you want to touch on, brother, before we get you up out of here tonight, bro?
Um, just
Hey, I got one more question after this. Yeah.
uh I just wanna touch on the encouraging truth, questioning, and constructive dialogue because like I feel like the type of society we have now is like breed on like narcissism and like predatory behavior and like wild shit. And it's like people don't know how to talk to each other anymore. And it's like people just start assuming things, and that's where like breakdowns happen. And in communities, When people can't have dialogue, that's when tension starts to build, and when there's tension, that creates disconnect, and then that's where people start to have resentment, and they start doing sneaky shit, and it's like all that could be avoided if people just learn how to communicate.
It's funny you say that because my next question was, is it easy for you to talk to people? That's the last question I got. It's funny you just said that because communication is a big deal. Like,
No, that's facts. Um, I feel like it's easy for me to talk to people once like I feel comfortable around them in a sense. Cause my social anxiety is like I see social situations where like I, I don't know how to explain it. It's like I'm in a social setting, but it's like I'm trying to like process how like other people are perceiving me at the same time, and like how I'm perceiving myself, and it's like I overthink. So that kind of like messes me up with the easiness with talking with people. But like after some time, when I get comfortable, I start to relax and start to flow easier.
okay, all
Mm,
right.
I definitely can tell that because he definitely done relax on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? At first, I could hear the little nerves in it, but as the conversation goes on, you can see he's more comfortable in what he's talking about. Absolutely.
thank you, thank you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So I ask everybody that come on the podcast as a guest, um, when you
Mm,
hear the phrase "art for change," what does that mean for you?
art for chance.
Art for change, the name of the
Art for
podcast. Yes, sir.
gotcha. Art for change. Uh, when I hear that, I think it's looking more so at more than just like the creative side of things. It's looking at how people have a voice essentially and how they're expressing it to create a movement, to create some form of problem solving or some form of transition. It could be positive, it could be bad, but I'm looking at it more in a positive sense because when you involve art into it, that's more pure, it's more from the heart. So it's something where people will be essentially being able to be themselves and to truly express the creative element.
Be you.
Stamp.
I always love asking people the question because I have never gotten an answer that I was not impressed with. So thank you
You're welcome. You're
for
welcome.
keeping up with Art for Change fashion and keeping up with the impressing me with their people's answers fashion because I am impressed again. Yes. What I'm
Nah,
going to
that's the.
do, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a compilation of like everybody answering that question.
I was just about to say that, gang, on my soul. I was just about to say that shit, nigga. In
Yeah, man.
2025, bro, you got to compile the missions.
You gotta compile the list. I think that's what we'll do, man. At the end of the year, just roll through it. Like, yeah, I like that. I like that.
Uh,
Yeah, man. Shoot those shows through. Tell people how to get up with you. Also, tell people the prices for your coaching as well,
uh,
because we're finna get you up out of here, brother. Oh, so go ahead and you gotta market yourself before we go, bro.
got you. Thank you. Um, so I got a 1 month plan that's $159 for the 1 month, but um we could talk and arrange things so I could work with customers. So anyone who's interested, uh we could do like affordability plans where like things could be reduced or whatnot. So you get what you specifically want, not just like everything that you might not need. And then there's the 3 month plan that's 359, and then the 6 months plus plan that's 599. And with the 1 month plan, you get a 4 week program where we do an intro session, Uh, we do paperwork and everything, break down the whole program structure, and then we do some goal setting, and then we see how best you learn, what your personality is, and everything. And we work together towards your goals for those 4 weeks. And it follows the same thing, but with the 3 months plan, we do narrative medicine as well as you learn certain skill sets. And I also connect you with the network of healthcare professionals as well for all plans. And with that, with the 6 months plan, you get a discount to the store and certain other uh, coupons that are lower in price for the other products we're going to be releasing in the future.
Man, this sounds really dope.
Thank you.
If you haven't already, is it a way that you can get to where insurance will pay for your services for people who needs it?
Yeah, I'll try and see because I had talked to Horizon, Blue Care, Blue Shield, but they hadn't reached back out to me, so I gotta give them another call because it falls under a wellness program also.
Right. That's what I was thinking on the line. So I was like, yeah, if my brother can get paid, what I'm saying, guaranteed money, knowing that the insurance is covering it, what I'm saying, that opens a lot more doors for you, especially for future customers.
For real, that's true.
Yeah,
Thank you.
definitely. For sure, brother, man. Hey, look, thank you, man. It's been a pleasure. Y'all
Yeah.
guys want to say something before we get on out of here?
Hey, shouts out to you, Big. I'm gonna call you Big O. That's your name from now
Nah,
on.
chill.
Shouts out to Big O. Hey, I loved your story and like your vulnerability
Thank you.
of like
Appreciate
like
it.
expressing yourself because like men don't express themselves. So and you just let
Mhm.
it all out. So yeah, shouts out to you, bro.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Big love, bro. Appreciate you for reaching out. You
Appreciate
feel
you,
me?
bro.
I was glad to be able to, you feel me, line this up. Definitely, what I'm saying, Art for Change. We always looking for folks in community that's doing exactly what you're doing for real, for real. So glad to be able to make another NC to New Jersey connection. You
Hey,
feel me?
hmm
And you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro. Just and keep doing what you're doing too. You know what I'm saying? Know that what you're doing is important and it is needed, you know what I'm saying? And it's already providing and opening doors, you feel me? And it's going to continue to provide and open doors.
Thank you. I'm definitely gonna make sure I stay focused on it.
Yes, brother. Oh man, we're gonna get you out of here, bro. We're gonna drop you backstage. But if you sit tight with us, we'll be backstage with you if you got time. Um, and
Uh,
we'll close out for our actual guest, brother. We appreciate you. Anytime you got anything going on, if you got anybody else that you want to bring on with you, bro. Hey, look, our home is your home. Su casa, we casa. Hey, and you family now, baby. Big O, not the little one. Yeah.
appreciate
Big
it.
O.
You know what I'm saying? All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, look, we appreciate all our listeners. Don't forget to like, subscribe, to hit that bell, to tell a friend, to tell a friend. Hey, look, Art for Change is in, so don't be left out. You feel me? Is you picking up what I'm putting down, ladies and gentlemen? Is you mopping up what I'm spilling? Before we get you up out of here, man, don't forget that we're gonna save you some money at Art for Change. All you got to do is go over to our Instagram page, the official Art for Change podcast. If you go to the official Art for Change podcast Instagram page, if you go to our highlight section, we're gonna save you some money in between anywhere between 10% or 15%. People be like, are you saying 50? No, 15%. 1 5. Yeah, we're gonna save some money though. If you go to oldglory.com, if you like graphic tees or anything graphic, hey, look, that's the place to be. Oldglory.com. 15% off the entire website. Just make sure that Art for Change is in your promo. The same thing for Molly B. She got some of the artisan cookies, and they are delicious. Hey, B, you got some right there showing them out. Hey, listen, Molly B sent them right to your door. They sweet and delicious. 10% off her entire website. Make sure Art for Change is in your promo on checkout. Poet, what you got over there, man? Talk about it, Poet.
Oh man, shout out Euphoric Eats, man. Go follow
Yeah,
Euphoric. Follow Euphoric Eats on IG, man. Use the
before it
best. Use the
eats.
best shits, man. Just real quick. You feel me?
Real
Little
quick,
pluggy plug. You know
little
what I'm talking
plug
about?
plug. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. And
Oh,
Patriot
and
Water. Go ahead,
and
go
if I
ahead.
can't, no. Go on, run through that. Run through that.
Oh yeah, and Patriot Water, ladies and gentlemen, if you like them big carts of water, oxygenated water at that, Patriot Water sending it right to your door. 10% off the entire website. I'm gonna shoot it back to Poet. What you got, brother?
Hey, man. Listen, the Ascension Protocol. I think we about 2 weeks in now. You feel me? Just dropped, man. Produced by Sage Herb. You feel me? Sage the Seventh Path. Listen, you can follow me on Instagram at poet_east_wizard. You can find that at Larry the Poet on all platforms. I'm telling you, it's a musical experience like no other. It gets you right. You feel me? Anytime. It's really it's just what the title says. It's the Ascension Protocol. You feel me? So if you're ready to take your life to the next level, take your thinking to the next level, take your spiritual prowess to the next level, make sure you tap in with that. You know what I'm saying? You're doing big things, and it's only going to keep elevating from there. So let's get it, man.
You feel me? Hey,
Yeah.
why we matching and both our names Williams? Why we
I
matching?
love it. I love it.
Man,
William Gaines.
shit. Yeah.
What you got for the people be you before we get up out of here, brother?
I ain't got nothing.
He said, I ain't got nothing, nigga. I'm out of here. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, hey, it has been a pleasure kicking it with you, man. It's been a pleasure for you to kick it with us. If you want to be on the show, man, just get into one of these gentlemen inbox. Usually our names on the show is the same on our socials. So, hey, look, plug in, lock in, and don't forget to offer change, baby. Peace, love, gang. And we out.
Let's get it.